Well, let's face it, folks, these fishing magnets can be downright dangerous. If they don't smash your fingers handling them, you could end up getting too close to a truck or a vehicle and have one of these things slam into the side of that and not put a big old dent in it. So I was gonna try to keep it in the box, you know, when you're traveling or carrying it around, but this thing that it came in is flimsy. It ain't gonna happen. So I'm gonna make a PVC case for it, and I think this is gonna work out real well. So all I've done so far, this from here to here is just a PVC clean out adapter, 3-inch, and this is a 3-inch cap, and I've glued them together. And then I took one of the pieces of styrofoam that came with it, and I put this on it upside down and just pushed down real hard and make an imprint, and just trimmed off the square edges, and I put it down in there. And so your fishing magnet will now set in here. And then I bought the cap. So I got the cap chucked up in the drill press, and I'm gonna drill a hole through the square in the top, and then I'm gonna cut a notch for the rope, so I don't have to keep untying that every time I go somewhere. I can just slide the rope through and pull it into the hole we're gonna drill, and then screw the cap on and carry this thing around. So if all this goes well, this might make a nice little case. A lot of plastic. Okay. So now we'll get this taken out of here, and then I'm gonna get on the bandsaw and cut me a notch from my rope, and then I'll put all this together and see how it works. One thing I want to mention, when I took this out of the box, you know, the eyelet's not on it, it's just laying on top. And I'd seen another video where the guy suggested putting thread lock on it before you tighten it up, so I did that just in case we don't want this thing coming unscrewed out in the water and losing it, because it was 30-something bucks. So I did thread lock that. So let me get this cap out of the unchucked out of the drill press, and we'll go and cut our notch in it. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna just cut a notch in this thing with the bandsaw. Of course, I ain't gonna try that one-handed, so I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna cut me a notch out here just so my rope can slide in, and then I can just slide this cap on and put it on without having to untie the rope every time. Okay, so I got this cap drilled out right here, and we got a slot cut in it for our rope. I haven't even tested this. I don't even know if it's gonna work. So we'll put our magnet in our cup. Probably have to fold that knot down. And we'll just put I'm trying to do all this one-handed. I don't think this is gonna work. So basically, it would be like that. And you just screw your cap on. Hold on, let me try this once and then we'll come back. Okay, much better with two hands. So now I can carry this around, and if you look, it will still stick to metal, but I don't think it'll slam like to the side of a truck or something as bad, because it doesn't have a lot of force. I think that piece of styrofoam I put in there added enough depth, or raised it from being so deep down in this thing that it could still grab this table. But I feel much safer carrying this around like this than I do just that magnet swinging around. So that's my little homemade project for the night. A safer way to carry my fishing magnet. Okay, real quick, I was on my way back to the house from the shop, and I thought, well, let's just try this on the truck. You know, we want to make sure that our magnet, if we got too close to it when we was out magnet fishing, trying to put it up or something, that it didn't just slam into the doors. So I wanted to make sure that this case was actually enough, or was thick enough, that it wouldn't let the magnet just knock a dent in the truck. So you can see, I mean, it'll stick to it, but it ain't gonna slam into it and knock a big dent in it. And that's what I was worried about, or smashing my fingers or anything like that. So I'm pretty happy with this little PVC case. I feel much better hauling this thing around now.